G'day, today we're going to play another city challenge. This will be the first of the Munich maps. And we are going for, I guess, one of a kind. Let's see what this one gives us. Alright, so straight roads require double the amount of road tiles. Start with one motorway and no further ones are offered. Alright, so we're going to have some challenge here, I feel. Where I already struggle with... Pretty sure I already had issues on Munich. It's not the easiest of maps. So let's see how we go. What's a story for today? This morning I went to the gym, and a friend of mine one of my closest friends at the gym, he's a uni student, and he went home to India for the 2019 summer, which would have been about November. So about November 2019, he went home, and I haven't seen him since, for obvious reasons. And he was back today, which was a very exciting sort of thing to happen. It does sort of give you the feeling that you're sort of getting towards the end of, well, at least hopefully things are getting more normal again. That's my sort of victory for the day. We'll go bridges, because we're definitely going to be jumping back and forth over this river. I do like that you can sort of see that when you close up, like the cars obviously have like headlights and windscreens and things, and it's like a neat little bit of detail that you will never see again as soon as the map starts to pull back. Definitely now feel that I've got enough down the bottom here that I'm surely going the long way to get to yellow, right? Like we can now just... and with good reason now too. Oh, snuck in there, buddy. Everyone's trying to land on where I'm building. I suppose now we've got the extra line down, we can wiggle that way. Oh, I took the traffic lights. Yeah, roundabout probably would have been a nice little addition down here. Well, fingers crossed that they decide to use this nice and quick and it becomes blue, because this guy would be perfect for taking care of that almost the entire time. Also keep an eye on how many tiles I've got, because if this becomes extremely excessive, like I can sort of go back to building straight lines. If anything, potentially the building diagonally is also doing some blocking for me, so essentially going to get less sort of congestion of destinations in the middle here, because I've blocked off so much space with these diagonal lines. Okay. Oh, alright. Let's keep it rebuild before I let it run. Now these guys are going to have to get all the way around, because... Alright, let's go up for these guys. That's going to have to be a straight line. Then these two guys, let's down there. We're not going to be close enough. I don't think that I'll need the road tiles so much. know about that as a layout. It seems weird. Well, see how it works. I could get this guy here to connect down here. Though that would cost a bridge. And I mean, I don't think I need him. I think 5 houses for these two should be okay for now, at least. It would be great to get him connected to that. They're really going for guys on the far end of the map here. It's Sunday though, so hopefully we can extra help. Just this little ripple section here that no one's safe from. And the problem is that, like, once I've done that, then I don't have any road for the rest of this week, so hopefully nothing else comes up. We're definitely going to have to get at least one of these houses connected to here, because this is too long for this guy to cope with just 3 houses. I mean, possibly he's a, I guess since they are struggling and it is so far, he's also a candidate for a motorway, but he's also just a candidate for a straight line. Straight line would probably fix up part of his problems too. So we will take the road tiles this time. Okay, hopefully we can see some more greenhouses with this. The annoying thing is that I was just about to duck, actually they only have to just connect to this road here, don't they? Let's think about this. I would have cut through there. Relatively long line these guys have got to deal with. Let's send him that way. Let's just get rid of that. And is there room? There's no room for them to cut through down there. I mean, there's no room anyway once you get around that guy. Oh, no, there is, because they're allowed to connect to green. That's right. So then let's put traffic lights on that. But with that becoming circular, this now just seems a bit more of a problem. We definitely welcome getting more yellow houses down here. Like the bridge. I've got this yellow guy connected onto this, and this guy now on there. So if I connect those two, it means that green can cover, all the greens would look after both. And there's 2 extra yellows to, I guess they're going to look after both as well, aren't they? Because now it just means that they're connected on the other side. Okay, with this guy, let's just connect him there. Since we've got these 2 guys down here, I don't think he needs as many houses. So let's work this out. So this guy here is going to take, I guess, the lower road. Duck him down there. I can't believe we're only on 400 trips so far. This feels like it's been going forever. And... oh, they don't need to continue on, do they? They just need to connect to, that. Yeah, we'll definitely try and shift more houses to that northern bit, because you can see both of these aren't in the happiest of ways. He's gone circular too. Now the tricky thing is that I've got enough houses here that I reckon I could isolate him out to just have to deal... to these guys could just look after him. But then the problem is that... because I can't just say cut him off because these guys are using that road to get to green. I suppose I could try and just have them be the other side of that intersection too. See how this works. Alright, purple's now not happy. I mean, purple is severely understaffed, so that's understandable. Just get this guy over there to help out since he's the only other house on the map. I mean, the alternative would have been that I could have probably just put, given these guys the motorway. Alright, so this is now not going to cut it for us because there's too much traffic flowing through all of this for them. So we're going to have to rebuild that. Let's cut this guy off. Cut that, get rid of that. So these yellow houses here, we're going to run up here. These three guys, we're going to run into and connect into this too. So these 5 houses can look after that guy. That means that then these, oh, and those 2 houses up there. So those 2 can also help out with him, leaving 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 houses to look after this guy. It then means that any greens connected here now have to have a new path that will connect them to, I guess, an alternative route to here. Whether it means that they go this way, which I'm not sure there's much room to actually do. What we could do is cut that, shift it around this way, and then we can turn all of these guys around. Problem is that that's a long road that these guys now have to all go on to get up there. So what we could do is just put the motorway in here somewhere. Come around. Did that. Maybe just... oh, I'm already using the motorway, aren't I, for this guy? For now, so let's not just declare these guys motorway ownership yet. Around 2. Get rid of that. So then yellow just has free room on that road. Keeps it green up here to help out with this guy. Also means there's so much green here to try and help out here that they're way closer. It's that guy we're just going to have to connect as well. We've got heaps of houses connected to that though, so let's see how we go. One of the problems really seems to be that there's not enough, yeah, it's probably a mistake that I've not put that motorway over here. But I'm not sure I've got time to correct it. So there we go, they're starting to calm down. Okay. Alright, so this green's calming down too. This guy's not. These two guys, though, that what we can do is we can run them in there. And we can disconnect that. So that these two take care of him. And to get to this guy, this is one of the craziest wiggle road setups that I've definitely had. These yellow guys are really in a weird spot for helping out anyone. I've got the bridge back so I can get these guys to help out. So let's send them in there. Have everyone on that. This guy is an awful, but I mean all of the cars are on the way. It's a shame because you can see there's no one at home there, which means that these guys are leaving as soon as they get in there, so not sorting out the capacity, and these guys are still moving through this this sort of road here too. Okay, purple now though, so we can get rid of that motorway now. That guy's okay. Four guys here. Then we've only really got two other guys that can contribute, but we don't have any road either, so not really going to help. This guy's luckily got enough that we can send guys from here, from there to there. So we'll take the road tiles. It would have been nice to get some bridges, but we're going to have to live without. This piece of road here we will duck down across, meaning that we can have that guy in the mix as well. 1, 2, 3. We'll send him north. And then so these three guys can bounce along at the top. After him. These guys... We'll take those two for now. Send them up that way. I would like this guy connected, but I just don't have really the road tiles to do it. And these guys are sort of taking care of him. I mean, if green surges, he's definitely going to be a problem, but for now he's okay. If I had 5 houses on this island, 5 houses down here, I would just cut off this, I would say. 4 down there. This guy could come this way, because these 3 houses here do need to be helping out with this guy since he's circular. That's okay. But he's part of that connection anyway. These guys aren't looking great. We'll take the traffic lights. Yeah, okay. These guys are certainly going to start being our problem. Let's try and... That's these guys along the top. Really what I would like to do with those guys there is... Oh, we got another yellow. Take care of. So we'll give him those 2 houses. Great. So that 3rd house there, I'm going to take that guy off that connection. Because I think that he should be okay with 3, and it means that these guys can sort of focus a bit more on the guy that's definitely going to end up being the problem. It's a 4th for him too. And you can see there's a bit of congestion here, but hopefully as these guys start to clear out from having helped out with this, that should look a bit better. It's definitely as bad now, but a roundabout would be good up there as well. So, what can we do? This guy. I realize as well, having built that road, I've now blocked this guy off, so I have to... He would either have to cut across... yeah, those purples are so buried from that guy that can't really utilize him. How do we get these three guys over to there? Or, what about if we do this? How many bridges? Okay. It's there. I don't like it. Secondly, let's move that to there, because then we can connect this guy to there to give him an extra house. Does give us 2 extra blue houses to look after him, so we've just doubled his capacity. That move, we can then pause that there, and instead we can cut across here. Just reduce the amount of time they spend on the whole road. It's just because this guy's circular too, I don't want to cut across his road. A lot of purple down here now. That 23. We could work these guys in a way that they cut across here. Not pretty, but I was gonna say, but neither of them are circular. I didn't even get to finish that thought. Alright, but what we want is... Yeah, okay. Killing me, blue. Although blue is just that red line there. Is there any blues that are anywhere near that red line? Not really. Purple, can you sort of... don't even have the road to get connected. Is there any houses this way I can connect? That guy on there. Okay, we've got that motorway back. So the first thing that we're going to do is just jolt this motorway. It's just over that little hump just for a second. Now, we've got these two guys here, so all we'd have to do is just connect this road to here. Oh no, because they're not on that. They're on this. It's a separate red road. But this guy right here. Again, I just don't have the tiles either. Unless we just sort of get rid of the back of that section. Alright. We certainly have never reached a point here where I've got such excess road that I can straighten up these wiggly roads. Do I have an issue with bridges? I definitely have an issue with tiles. Let's take the tiles then. Cool, we've got another blue house on this, so we've now got 3 blue houses that are dealing in this section, and there's only 1 yellow house that actually owned that road, so that's good. Purple is the current problem. We need to get these 2 purples over here. Try and duck these 2 purples around here to give us a bit extra down there. The dangerous thing with that is it means that all of this green is now connected to this, but there's no greens on that road, I don't think. But there are already 3 greens that are actually connected anyway, so let's get this guy connected. All of these greens here are actually only for 1 square house, so let's just chuck more guys on that. That purple's about to collapse though. Gotta reclaim that. I don't think we're going to reclaim it fast enough to get any help over there, though. No. We got it back? No. That was the other purple that went anyway. Almost 2,000. Not too bad. That was definitely a tricky one. Munich was always a struggle anyway, let alone giving you those sort of challenges. Well, I'm in top 2%, I guess I'll take it 61. Not too bad. Alright, there we go. Any questions or comments, feel free to chuck them below. But till next time, I'll catch you later. See ya.